And speaking of dorks, clear the way for Mayor Dorcas of Dorkerville. It's Sean Riccio.
It's an honorary title. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I have been dating a lot recently. It's a thing that I enjoy. I really like paying for 2 dinners, but only getting to eat 1. That's super fun. I've been dating, and I've been dating human women, too. Yes, against all odds. Believe in yourself. Your dreams can come true, too. But I'll be honest with you, I have a hard time dating. And it's not for the reasons you might think, because I know you're looking at me and it's thinking to yourself, but Sean, how could you have a hard time dating? You're a 26-year-old ex-call center jockey with a philosophy degree, no car, and an encyclopedic knowledge of Battlestar Galactica. You should be drowning in pussy. No, it turns out that's not how it goes for me. And it's not just because I'm like a garbage can on fire that's shaped like a man. It's not just because I'm the human equivalent of a failed state. No, the main reason I have a hard time dating is because I'm into really aggressive, dominant women, and that's just sort of not a thing we make here in Western society. And understand, too, when I say aggressive and dominant, I mean, like, really, I essentially want a gay leather daddy who ovulates. That's, like, my ideal sexual partner. I want sex to be like a wrestling match that I lost. I want sex to be like a mugging that went badly. And here's the thing, when you're into that kind of stuff, it doesn't just make dating difficult. It also makes like the rest of your interpersonal relationships hard too. It's like when I'm hanging out with the other comedians and we're bullshitting about, like wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, I have nothing to compare. Like there's no basis of comparison for our lives. They're all complaining about like, oh, my girlfriend, her feet are cold, she's always taking up physical space, whatever. Whatever normal people complain about in relationships. My complaints are always stuff like, yeah, she bought this dog collar and it chafes, I don't like that. This ball gag is way too big for my mouth, hurts my jaw, can't wear it for too long. Why did you buy the cheap maid's uniform? Don't I want to feel pretty every once in a while? It's on my Amazon wish list. You should buy it because I'm certainly not going to, because I'm a semi-professional comedian. Do you know what that means? That means I make dozens of dollars a year. I say I'm a semi-professional comedian because I have not had like a for real job in about a year, but no one is paying me to do comedy yet. So we're like, a really exciting time. This is going to be either like a really cool time of my life to talk about on a podcast in the future, or a 3-sentence blurb in the obituary after I die in a shootout with the LAPD. And the last job that I had was at a Jimmy John's sandwich shop. And during the exit interview, and let's all take a moment to appreciate that Jimmy John's conducts exit interviews when why do you think we're letting you go? 17-year-old heroin addict who worked here for a week? During the exit interview, my boss said that I was being fired because I, quote, didn't love sandwiches enough. Now, yes, thank you, that was my reaction. Now, I'll be level with you. The reason they fired me is because I'm lazy and incompetent. For the purposes of this joke, we're going to pretend it's because they're corporate fascists. Everybody on board? Groovy, we can continue. Like, here's the thing, boss. Even if you want to have this discussion, first we have to accept the concept that love is real. Which, fine. I'm ready, finally, a chance to use my degree. But even if love is like a thing, how much loyalty do you expect that to buy you? Let me put it to you this way. I was in love with a woman for 5 years. I worshipped her like a goddess. I fought and bled in the mud for that relationship. And unfortunately, as things go, sometimes they don't work out. We had to break up. I had to break up with her. It was the most gut-wrenching, painful thing I have ever done in my life. And years later, I'm still hurting from that relationship. That was the person I loved more than anyone or anything in the world. And this is a ham and cheese on wheat. And I'm not even allowed to put my dick on it. And you want me to come in before 10 a.m.? Fuck you, this is America. I have rights. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been tremendous. I'm going to give it back to your host. Give it up for everybody.